All right, let's kick things off with a pretty brutal truth. Most projects that fail, they don't go out in a blaze of glory. Nope. They slowly and quietly bleed out, usually while everyone on the team thinks things are going just fine. So today, we're going to build that early warning system you need to spot the danger before it's way, way too late.
Picture this, because it happens all the time. A project seems like it's humming along just fine. People are busy, keyboards are clacking, reports are getting filed, and most importantly, money is being spent. I mean, on the surface, it all looks like progress, right? But deep down under the surface, a silent failure is taking root. And this right here, this quote, absolutely nails the problem. It's not about people having bad intentions. It's about them having bad information. You see, most project managers are looking at the wrong signals. They're tracking activity, not achievement. They see all this motion and just assume it means they're moving forward. And that assumption, that's the trap. Just because your budget is being spent and your team looks busy doesn't mean you're actually creating the value you're supposed to. This false sense of security is exactly what lets these tiny little problems snowball into project-killing disasters.
So, this all begs a really big question. How should we be measuring progress? For, decades, the go-to answer has been to just follow the money. But as it turns out, that simple approach can be one of the most dangerous illusions in all of project management.
Let's make this super real for a second. Your project plan said you'd spend $1 million by the end of the quarter. You check the books and, hey, look at that. You've spent exactly $1 million. So everything's perfect, right? You hit the number. On track? Yeah. No, not even close. This is the big mistake so many people make. Spending money tells you exactly one thing, that you're good at spending money. It says absolutely nothing about what you've actually accomplished with it. And that right there is the profound shift in thinking. We have to connect the costs to the actual tangible work that got done. It's not about what you spent, it's about what you got for what you spent. Answering that question is the only way to see the true health of your project.
So you might be thinking, okay, great, but how do I do that? Well, lucky for us, there's a powerful and proven technique designed to do exactly that. It's called Earned Value Management, or EVM. Think of it as a way to cut through all the noise and get an objective, data-driven look at where you really truly stand.
The real magic of EVM is that it doesn't look at your costs or your schedule or your scope as separate things. It smashes them all together. It combines what you planned to do, what you've actually done, and what it actually cost you. This gives you one unified, totally objective measure of your performance. EVM is built on 3 key numbers. First up is planned value, or PV. The easiest way to think about this as your baseline, your roadmap. It's the value of the work you were supposed to have done by now based on your original plan. It's the where we should be number. Next, we've got earned value, or EV. And honestly, this is the game changer. This represents the value of the work you have genuinely finished, measured against that same budget. It's not about how busy you were or how many hours you logged, it's about how much real value you've created. This is the where we actually are number.
And finally, the easy one, actual cost, or AC. This is exactly what it sounds like. It's the total amount of cold, hard cash you've spent to get that work done. It's the bill. This is your what it really cost us number.
Okay, so now we have our 3 key ingredients: what we planned, what we actually achieved, and what we actually spent. And with just these 3 little data points, we can calculate 2 incredibly simple numbers that act like vital signs for our project's health.
And here they are, your 2 key performance indicators. The Cost Performance Index, or CPI, is just your earned value divided by your actual cost. And the Schedule Performance Index, or SPI, is your earned value divided by your planned value. Now, don't let the formulas intimidate you. The insight they give you is amazingly straightforward. So let's start with CPI, cost. If your CPI is greater than 1, you're a rock star. You are under budget and getting more bang for your buck. But if it's less than 1, a big red warning light should be flashing in your head. It means you are over budget, literally spending more money than the value of the work you're producing. And it's the same logic for SPI, your schedule. If your SPI is greater than 1, you're crushing it. You are ahead of schedule, getting work done faster than planned. Fantastic. But if it's less than 1, you're falling behind. Your progress is dragging and you're in real danger of missing your deadline. All right, enough with the theory. It's great. But let's see how this actually works in the real world. Imagine you're managing a super complex subsea construction project. You're 3 months in, and the boss wants to know, are we winning or are we losing? Okay, so you look at your original plan. According to that roadmap, by now you should have completed half the project's work, 50%. That's your plan value. That's your target. But after you do a careful, honest assessment, you realize you've only truly finished 40% of the work. That's your earned value. And right there, you see the gap. Your SPI is 0.8. You are officially, mathematically, behind schedule. And here comes the knockout punch. To get that 40% of work done, you've already burned through 60% of your total budget. That's your actual cost. So your CPI is a painful 0.67. Think about that. You're not just late, you are hemorrhaging money to get there. It's the worst case scenario, and EVM spotted it nice and early. But this is where EVM gets really cool. It goes from being a simple diagnostic tool to a predictive powerhouse. It doesn't just tell you how you're doing today, it uses your current performance to forecast where you're going to end up. We can do this with a metric called the estimate at completion, or EAC. A really simple way to calculate it is to take your total original budget and just divide it by your current CTI. Basically, it projects your current level of cost efficiency or inefficiency all the way to the finish line. So let's go back to our poor subsea project. Let's say its original budget was a nice round $10 million. With that painful CPI of 0.67, what's our new forecast? Well, we take that $10 million budget, we divide it by 0.67, and our new forecasted cost, our EAC, is nearly $15 million. You're now projecting a massive $5 million overrun. And the power of this is that you know this now, not 6 months from now, when the money's already gone. And this brings us to the ultimate point. Earned value management is so much more than a measurement tool. It's a decision-making system. It gives you the cold, hard, objective data you need to answer the hardest questions. The data tells you the project is failing. The real question is, what are you, as a leader, going to do about it? Answering that is what separates the good project managers from the great ones.